Okay. I'm gonna stream this now. This is gonna be epic. Okay, cover that. Alright. Venerable. Yeah, that's just a hold on. Let me show you the cutscene. But that's just something the narrator says in the beginning of the
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
I think this is it right here.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
It's a very cool cinematic. It tells you basically all you need to know. But what we're dealing here. We're dealing with... Okay, I need a character to hit the back line. You'll have to do. However, are you sure that's the weld? Yep, that's a problem. Let's get rid of this. Okay. We're dealing with an idiot. Got it. That is one way to look at that. Gilpin. Let's get you equipped right. Need to send her to the medical ward. This. I only need one of them to break. We're gonna keep them so whenever we do the boss. What do we need for that boss fight? I'm a really bored aristocrat who fucked up. That sounds about right. It's not a great idea right now. I'm gonna do the sunken crew, I think. Okay, well, that doesn't seem like it would take too long with this team, but I don't want to fight a boss and another boss. So we're gonna do this one. Definitely recommend playing this game with mods if you ever decide. Though it could be hair pulling at times. So just take note of that one.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
Okay. So a big part of how you move around in this game is through this map right here, and you select a location and you go through these grid squares. It's how most of it you get through. Look at these beautiful creatures. And then, at this point, it's using your skills and abilities in the fight to... Well, it's supposed to be kind of difficult, but it's actually really fun when you can get into it.
Decimated.
They're all bleeding.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Buffs. That's not... Okay, well, at least it...
Her death by inches. Destroyed. This expedition at least promises success.
What did you think it was like? It's a lot of character management, honestly. Like, your characters are people. They get stressed out. Don't want to let them get too stressed during a mission, or they will succumb to pressure and they can get heart attacks and stuff. Terraria? That's very far off from what this game actually is.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
This game has got a lot of eldritch horrors. No Cthulhu, just Eldritch Horrors.
A trifling victory.
That's not the item I
But
wish
a
to use.
victory nonetheless.
That's annoying.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent. Impressive haul, if you value such things.
Let's hope I do not make that mistake again when I have to do the boss. I do have, you know what? Let me show you some, like, get at least one of the skins I have. A lot of mods are purely cosmetic, but there are some, like this one, just makes it so you have a Farab Knight. But not every mod is cosmetic. There are a few class mods. And if you really want to, you could just mod to make it a little easier, because this game is really, really difficult. Sometimes it kicks you while you're down. That's why I have some quality of life improvements here. So normally the inventory is about 2, 4, 6, 8. It's about 16 spaces. This increases it a little more. So you can carry more stuff, and I have another mod that lets you stack items to a higher degree. This game's kind of notorious for being difficult.
Their formation is broken.
So
Maintain the offensive.
it's not exactly going to treat you kindly.
Back to the pit.
Of course, I'm playing with the account I've been using, the save file I've been using.
Be gone, fiend.
I could show you what the beginning of it actually looks like. It does teach you how to play, but it mostly lets you handle the reins
Continue
yourself.
the onslaught. Destroy them all. The blood quickens. Executed with impunity.
Okay. I enjoy this game though. Might make you pull out your hair, but it is a fun game. And I think I missed a quest thing, or I missed an interactable. Yeah, he's just getting stressed out. Oh, that's useful. Doesn't care about stealth. There you go.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I mean, I recommend if you ever want to try this game, take it slowly. Do not rush this game. It's going to be frustrating.
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You missed. That's not a good thing. Don't do that. Okay. No. Of course it lands twice.
Inspiration and improvement. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Obliterated.
Get him, dog.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I don't know about that one, Salt. I don't know about that one. Technically, wouldn't that be me? Oh, that's not the one I wanted to use.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Ah, of course, so the streamer doesn't count. Let's see how that works. Your number's 0? Wow. So yeah, that's how that works. Oh, I got the Dragon Slayer's band. That's nice. If I get another one, I'll be able to put that on him. I'm trying to find a Dragon Slayer, but I can't get one that's level 5. I guess I'm gonna have to train one. You're gonna see because of the mods I have, you're gonna see a couple of Dark Souls items, so don't mind that.
Foolish horrors.
It's not the item I wanted to use,
and
damn it.
driven into the mud.
It's gonna be really janky. What was it? It was
Packs
the
laden
ultimate
with loot are often low on supplies.
here before the first. So your main goal is to clear out the hardest dungeon in the game, which is known as the darkest dungeon. Once you clear that out, you've essentially beaten the game. But right now I'm doing, you have to, it's not as just easy as, you know, take character strong, do darkest dungeon, because it's at that dungeon is, it's got a lot to it. It's got a lot going on.
Glittering gold, trinkets and
I'm
baubles,
gonna go the other way around.
paid for in blood.
So I need to get that last. Alright. He is. That's exactly what he is. It's the outfit I have for him. There's also Eileen, if you prefer that. Sorry, I didn't notice that comment. Yep, from armor in the back. You can also dress this one up as as a From Knight. This is the Crusader class. Oh, here's a... I can't remember his name. Another Bloodborne character. Another Bloodborne character. And then... I have a lot of mods going on here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I think it's the only... Honestly, this is probably the one of the best ways to play while still being able to enjoy the game, because there are times this game will frustrate you. I know that's... Okay. Let's see if there's a boss here. Nope, no enemies. Just... Alright, and that's the end of the quest.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
Okay, let's... Beast Hater. Okay, it's gonna do more damage to Beast. It's gonna be better against humans. Alright.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Alright. Ah! And look who it is, it's Kieran. I was wondering if I'd be able to find this class after I got it, but looks like she popped up. How about that? Let's see what her skills are. Forward, backwards. She's a ranged attack. Causes... Where's their blight resist, fast roll, thrown tracer. Plus 70 damage versus marked. 30 piercing versus blighted. Silver strike has a chance to blight. Estus brew once per battle. Free action gives another turn. Self heal 15 HP. Mark herself. Debuff self. 35 dodge, minus 5 speed. So she can... Oh, okay. I get it. So she so she can... So her goal is to... Her goal is to either get bleed or blight on you. If she can get both, she can do a lot of damage. And once she gets bleed or blight, she does a plus 100% damage to you. So her damage comes from if you're weakened. Alright. She moves around a lot in her moves. If they're marked, it does even more. What's her bleed move then? I need a bleed move for her to work. Backstab. Plus 70 damage versus marked. Armor piercing versus blighted. Golden strike. I'm gonna need her to be able to move backwards, so we'll take fast roll. This moves her forwards. If she's in the back row. This one will give them bleed. This one will give them blight. Gives them bleed. Is this one? It's crit mod. Mark target. 70 damage versus marked. Okay. So this, use this to mark. Hit him with this. Then mutilate. Okay. Alright. What's your gimmick? Since with Sainthood, minus 15% damage on the first round when we flagellate. Obsessed with material things, and she doesn't get healed as much from those healing skills. Companionship. Okay, this only works with the Abyss Walker. Do I have an Abyss Walker? I do not have an Abyss Walker. There's actually 3 of her. I only need 1. Let's actually rename her. She's now part of the roster. Since now. There's Dragon Slayer here, but it's not the one I want. I want a higher level one. To come back for him. Right now, medical treatment is free. Let's go ahead and clear that. So I'm gonna need you for other places too. You're gonna be important. Upcoming fight. One thing I'm gonna need come hither. She doesn't. I don't need her to move. Ooh, that sounds useful. Okay. I'm gonna bring Gale. Okay. Pick him for damage. I'm gonna need him for the damage. Need you to target her in the back. Gonna need her to heal. How do you work? So I could bleed and blight her, or I could. This is actually. Who should I bring? Ooh, I could bring the Houndmaster. No, he's good against. He'll be good against her. Could bring her for the extra crit chance. We'll bring the Houndmaster. Majestic greatsword. Alright. So this is going to be a boss, so this might be a little... This is probably going to be very difficult, honestly. This boss doesn't exactly play around. I'll probably give it an extra. About, yeah, I'll take at least 4 of these.
As time wore on, her wild policy of self-experimentation grew intolerable. She quaffed all manner of strange fungi, herbs, and concoctions, intent on gaining some insight into the horror we both knew to be growing beneath us. The change in her was appalling, and no longer able to stomach it, I sent her to live in the Weald, where her wildness would be welcomed.
I thought it was the Weld. I didn't know it was the Weald. It's a word.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Oh, thank God this is not going to take long.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We're going to need this guy dead. Before this becomes a problem. That's not nice. Oh my God.
Dizzying blow to body and
Oh.
brain.
I was actually expecting something way worse. That's not a good sign. That's just unlucky. Precisely what that is. Holy crap. Okay, you have way too many actions in one turn. You're actually kidding me.
Destroyed.
That's a crap ton of damage. You know, today's not my day, is it?
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Holy shit.
These nightmarish
Do you-
creatures can be felled. They can
Okay.
be beaten.
Well then. Alright. I know. I definitely know that. It's for sure. I'm doing what I can right now. However, this game isn't very, very nice right now. Yeah. That's not... Oh my god, I can't do anything this turn.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
This is, not frustrating or annoying. How do you miss that often? That should not miss that often. They don't... Oh my god, dude. Well then.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Gale's dead, pretty much. Like... I can't do anything because they just target him so hard. They only want him. What do I do if they won't leave him alone? They have a vendetta. I'm not gonna be able to... I can't do this boss. Because this, literally, they won't stop attacking him. They won't.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
If that stuns him, okay. That gives me like an extra turn to do something. That's all I can heal with that move.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Oh my god.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
However, the problem is, if I fail the quest, they're gonna get even more stressed out. I can't exactly afford to fail either. This is gonna be really annoying. Their dodge and accuracy is literally unreal. Like, I swear, they've barely missed, and I've almost always missed. If I do, they're gonna end up being worse for wear because I left.
Confidence surges as the enemy
They get upset
crumbles.
if they can't finish a quest.
A death by inches.
And now here's that blight. I swear they're gonna get the blight. Just... Isn't it really funny that they didn't miss at all? I love that part.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter. Dazed.
I like how they're still not missing. They have not missed a single time.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
There's no way I can actually finish this with how the enemies have been going. Like, they're gonna be mad, but I'm gonna have to just fucking deal with it. I can't. The enemies are just gonna kill me before I can get to her. I can't get to the boss if they're dead.
Victory will come.
That's... Yep. Leaving
Finally,
is
the serum
gonna
is
make them feel...
working.
They're
And the side
useless,
effects
basically,
are
for this.
Manageable.
Alright. they're practically useless at this point. So, gonna have to, what the fuck? Alright. There goes half of our team. Because that happens. Shit. It gets pretty bad about this sometimes. I don't know where to put her. She's strong in position too, apparently. Can do. All right. Sometimes this game doesn't like you. And the game honestly just says deal with it, and we're not gonna throw you a bone. So just gonna do a different mission. This is why I end up doing a lot of these missions, because like yes, that was pretty bad. For a high level team, that's actually, no, most of them were max level. So they couldn't get any stronger. Even if I outfitted them with trinkets, some of them weren't getting any stronger than what they were. So that doesn't tell you how bad this is sometimes. Alright. Give her... I have nothing for her, unfortunately. I have to find gear for her. I don't have anything for her. That would be really useful. Let's just hope that she can perform well.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Interesting. Until what character model they based her off of. Oh! Wasn't that quite useful? Oh yeah, the Grave Robber, I think, has Lady Maria. Yeah. And a Abyss Watcher. But I like this better. We already have 2 Dark Souls references walking with us. Same walk animation as the Grave Robber. It's a little weird to look at. Okay, well, I got a map. It's useful. I hate that they just get stressed out for just walking down a hallway they've already been down. Get it. Let's see. Yeah, she has the same animations as the grave robber. That's really funny.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Alright, this will make sure they don't get
A
stressed.
brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
I want to get rid of these corpses. I want to see what Kieran can do. That thing's gonna die, actually. Oh, wait, no.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay. I want some accuracy now. You missed.
Annihilated.
So she's mostly there to just deal with... If I had a more... Oh, if I could keep the... If the Houndmaster wasn't on that adventure... She would do well with... I know what character I could use her with that would work really well for her, but I don't like that character in particular. She's only really good for that one bit of bleed, or that one status effect she can do. I think what it really was is I just got really unlucky with what I got from my selection of enemies, and I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Well, here's free blight. That's your local supermarket. I just realized he's using the Silver Eagle kite shield. Thrown dagger. Wow.
Another one falls. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Executed with impunity.
She's unique, I guess.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Why? Did you do that? Okay. Hyliomania. Got it. Someone's going to the medical ward later.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I mean, I guess if he ever fights humans, despite him being a crusader, does more damage against unholy creatures, which is the area he's in. I can't quite wrap my head around that one, but this is the last thing we need to do in this awful, awful place. The sole reason I brought him along was because he killed the unholy better. I guess he's a very aggressive crusader. You can't bleed the undead. I kind of forgot.
Well struck. Back to the pit.
Leave him alone, you.
Decimated.
There we go.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Just open it. Alright. Now he's afraid of death.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Oh, that's not great. That's not too great either, but that could be worse. Alrighty.
An exquisite example of craftsmanship and futility.
Okay. Nice. When I eventually get to those guys down there. Okay. I like that.
He will be laughing still at the end.
I haven't gotten Artorias yet. Definitely working on getting more. Actually, you know, definitely not just gonna stream Darkest Dungeon. But I want to decide what else I'm gonna stream after. I'll probably play this for, I don't know, maybe just a little bit longer. I don't want to just play this though. Stream, because I'm on my PC, so that means I can freely switch games, which is my favorite part. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a boss. I mean, I could do these guys, actually. Okay. Let me... I got them back. I don't think they have anything too bad. We're going to bring... Where's the Jester that I've used? The Fool's Congregation. Oh yeah, for the healer, there is 2 Dark Souls outfits I have for her. It's, the Emerald Herald, and a Faram style armor. I'll do the Emerald Herald for this one. That should be good enough to honestly deal with the Cove. Cove is not that bad. As long as he's not getting, like, hyper stressed out, it's gonna be fine. Don't need that much food.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below. The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Oh boy. I know where he is. They're always in the farthest room from your start. So right here. So let's hope for and pray for some decent luck on my journey there. It's gonna be rough for sure. Second, I need to look at something. Okay. Alright.
Destroyed. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Can I get this off? Is that a crit? Is it the stun? Yeah, crit and a stun. This healer doesn't play around. Neither does Gale.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It sold me till camp. That's good enough.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Don't do that. Thank you. Please don't do that.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright. I can hit him with that.
Annihilated.
This is going significantly better.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, that's just kind of unlucky. Oh, fishman! Okay.
Decimated.
probably got surprised is what happened, and I looked away.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Purge. There's probably For Honor mods here too. I never checked though. I imagine if they had any, Crusader would be a warden, like for sure. Like that's such like an easy skin I can imagine to make. Is making Crusader a warden.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Fucking eldritch creatures coming out of the ground. Let's see. That. It's really awkward to use some items though in this because they'll get stuck underground. So.
Eradicated.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I hate how much these things are like hyper damage resistant.
As the fiend
I say
falls,
that and crit it.
a faint hope blossoms.
I love proving my
This
own point
expedition
wrong
at least promises success.
because the healer managed to kill it and would have one-shot it at full health because she decided to crit. That would be me, wouldn't it? Yeah, these things normally like have a lot of defense, and then I crit it.
Blood quickens.
Real funny game. It was a real funny joke that you made me. Okay.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Perfect. Got you in my sights. Homemade soup? What is in the homemade soup?
Precision and power. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
It's I might not even camp. It's 36% damage increase. They get hungry. Like normal human beings. The fishmen! Oh yes, yeah, they got a floating jellyfish here too. Don't ask about that, because I don't understand. Chicken tortilla soup. This move's it's real shocking what it does. It's a stun move. That's the joke. That's why they call it shocker. Get it? Because it stuns you? Real funny. Oh yeah, so I think after this boss, I'll probably do another game.
Singular strike.
If there's anything you might want to see.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud. Another mariner. Another misfortune. In Radiance, may we find victory.
I know you're over here, Mr. Boss. Oh, look at that. Somewhere else for it to be. That's cleansed. There's a torch in that fish corpse. Just want you to think about that. There's a torch in the fish corpse. Alright, the boss is coming up in a minute here. Ooh, good. I can work with this. I'm giving that guy a taste of its own medicine. Yeah, how do you like getting stunned? Fun.
A decisive pummeling.
And now this Crusader is gonna smite you out of existence.
Back to the pit.
There we go.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
It's time to fight some drunken sailors.
The light, the promise of safety. Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
Ah, you thought. Oh, the Crusader works wonders here. What's your chance to get stunned?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
You missed.
and purpose is made clear.
You failed.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
It's dead.
They are cursed to float forever, deep in the swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. You can skip that, I just really wanted to do it. We're not doing with that. We are not doing flagellant. You will accept any and all treatments for stress.
Behold, righteousness and zealotry
Call of the Crusade.
gleaming in the morning sun.
Two Crusaders just randomly appear. Let's make this one That's actually really funny. They're the last two kind of characters I need.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
So there's a
zealous
really
warrior.
messed up achievement. So I'm going to need to send them off to their death. Not gonna do that though. Keep Slugger. It's a great positive quirk to keep. We're gonna get rid of that too. I don't want to have a disease I don't like. You have the worries. That's something I actually do want to get rid of. I could live with scurvy. Could be worse, honestly. Alright. So, this achievement is so bad. You have to send... you have to send your entire, You have to send an entire team of level 0s into the darkest dungeon. Whether they live or die. You have to just send them in there. They have to be level 0, and you get an achievement for sending them in. It's so, they're gonna get brutalized. There you go.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very
I got the achievement.
epicenter of cosmic unrest.
Would you like to see?
Cultists rally to their
I mean,
twisted
it's not going to be the
idols,
most accurate example,
and
but
great
it'll be a pretty
wrongs
accurate example of what's
found
going to
in
happen if I go
anticipation
into
of the
this
coming
dungeon.
Sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Gotta give the darkest dungeon its brand new. Oh my god. They are stressed out of their minds. Oh look, it's just one
The
room.
blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titans.
They'll be fine.
The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Look at these guys. They're gonna be fine. This, actually, we'll be fine. This isn't that bad. Oh, I missed. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem, but look.
A momentary abatement.
Look. Look, everything is gonna be fine. Look, we even have heals.
As the
Look at
wind
that.
falls, a faint hope
We
blossoms.
got this. I don't know how eating yourself heals you. That's a
The ground quakes.
good question, actually.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Dude, we're gonna do this with the level 0 party. Look how well they handled that.
This is how a life is taken.
Oh boy. They're gonna be fine. It's just a little flesh wound.
A momentary abatement.
Just a flesh wound. Look, look. Oh, okay, well that's...
Unnerved, unbalanced.
That might have been really bad. Ah.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Oh. Okay. Well, they might have got some really bad afflictions. But they're gonna be fine. We got these two supports in the background while they all the damage. It's going to be fine. Look.
Continue the onslaught.
Look at this. You see? They're going to be 100% fine. I predict nothing bad will happen. Bam. See? This is gonna be easy. They don't even have any damage resistance. Oh, look at that. Are you saying you don't believe this is happening? This is the hardest dungeon in the game. Oh boy. Or it's supposed to be, but I guess, okay, well, actually, we might have an issue. There actually we might have a slight issue here, because he is healing. Oh. Die. I love that enemy right there. That is probably my favorite enemy.
Grievous
Ow.
injury, palpable fear.
Oh boy. It's okay. We have a backup plan. These two. Maybe not.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
He's gonna be fine. Thing is going to be 100% A-okay. We're fine. We're doing fine. She's killing herself slowly, by the way. If you could tell, that's what she's doing. She keeps hitting herself. Every turn, she's trying to hurt herself. Oh boy. Oh, that's nasty.
Perched at the very
She's gonna die from bleed.
oblivion.
Alright. That's a big yike. Not a single person
Reeling,
got a virtue.
gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Well. Well. She survived being on Depth Door. Hey, I was gonna do that anyway. You fool! You did what? Oh. This isn't even a boss, by the way. Oh,
Life wasted,
that's
in the
not
pursuit
good.
of glory and gold.
Take that. Her will is unbreakable. Yikes.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Well, there's a reason the achievement was called like Lambs to a Slaughter.
Hold fast or expire.
Oh! Oh! Oh, okay.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Oh, she just died of a heart attack. Okay. We might have a problem.
The will to fight falters.
Oh boy. I think the fact that I made it to this far before it was all over is with just level zeros is the best part.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
I think it's more impressive how far I made it, not that I'm losing.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
He's probably gonna have a heart attack. For the Holy Land. It's for the Holy Land. Everything I do. Yep. There's the heart attack.
Brink, facing the abyss.
Oh, there he goes too. No, he's just a child. He had a heart attack. He survived. He's alive. Oh boy. He gave up on his turn. He doesn't want to die right now. Give him a minute. There you go.
Survival is a tenuous proposition.
A valiant sacrifice.
Great adversity has a beauty. It is the fire that tempers.
I don't know if that was really brutal because they actually made it really far. I think that's the most impressive part. Is
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
huh. Huh. Okay. There's another Kieran in there. That was definitely something that actually went better than I expected. I have to admit that. That was not as bad as I expected it would be. In their own right, they held up pretty well. Ugh. Oh, my back. Well, at least these next upgrades are just maxing out the rest of the tavern. Don't think I'll have enough for that, unfortunately. Wonder. I need 33 paintings. So my strategy is real simple. Gotta give myself as many crests as possible. There's a good reason for this, you'll see in a minute here. Because crests can trade for many wares. It's gonna cost like all of my crests to like do this, but it'll be worth it in the end when I just get it all back. There you go. I'll just be able to get all that back anyway. Alright. That's why we don't do the darkest dungeons yet. Yet, anyway. No, we're gonna bring you. This right here, this team I'm about to make, is actually my personal team that I always use. So I've had the most success with this team set right here. So I'll do this one more mission and then I can do Gungeon, enter the Gungeon, follow up for Halo. I have Left 4 Dead, Portal. I don't have Portal 2 installed. Starbound and Stardew Valley. That's what I'm thinking of after this mission right here. I'm gonna need 4. It's the Master Chief Collection, so it's all Halos. So, although I might be I'd probably play ODST because I really like ODST. It's probably one of my favorites. Because Halo 100%. Well, I was just thinking I'd do ODST because that's on there. If that's the case.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
So, I only need to see most of the rooms. So we're gonna go straight across, come back down, straight up, get these, and we're gonna take a really complicated path. Okay then.
Mind that such missteps are the exception,
Hold on.
and not the rule.
Hold on, I need to go backwards. Yes, I need to go backwards. Back up, back up. Back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up, Okay. I need to really need to deal with that. I shall remember to deal with her next time. Oh boy. I'm gonna do this. So she's gonna riposte, deluxe her damage. Of course, doesn't have any accuracy now because of that stupid disease. I should have cured it. I knew I should have cured that disease. I just didn't go with my gut, didn't I?
Death waits.
That's...
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
You weren't supposed to crit. There you go. That's what was supposed to happen. Stick to the script, you.
Eradicated.
Smack. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. Smack.
Compassion is
Is
a
a
rarity in the fever pitch of battle.
Smack.
Powerful blow.
Smack.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
This is one of my better teams, so I'd be pretty upset if it wasn't doing well. I need to kill that thing immediately. As soon as possible, that thing needs to die. not kill that thing any faster, unfortunately. Gonna need more than that. Stop this team.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. A singular strike!
Oh, well, things worked out. Let's go ahead and cure some of your stress. Here. Laser.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, that's good. We're not doing that. The last time, don't burn the stacks of books. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't burn that pile of books. It's not worth it. Okay.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Explore. What's the most? So it is written. Nice. Please don't. Stop. What? Don't even have anything that would imply. Okay, well, actually, you got rid of it somehow. You got rid of the quirk that made you that way, and I just. Also, I'm playing on normal. I don't want to hear shit for that when I do Halo. I might turn on a few skulls, but
Begone, fiend.
it's normal.
A time to perform beyond one's limits. Executed with impunity.
Don't you nibble? Bastard.
Inspiration and improvement.
There's someone else in the stream? I sworn I saw like a couple
Seize
people
this
in the stream.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay. Oh, well, that gets rid of that. Okay. starting to believe I should have brought more torches. Might have been a good idea, because I didn't realize I was going to get all that. I like that I have a bloodthirsty cleric, basically. Oh, speaking of torches.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
It's amazing he's hitting it all, honestly. Yeet.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Okay.
The light, the promise of safety.
Ooh. Ooh, this is really lucky. Where's the medicinal herbs? There they are. Alcohol makes them stronger. You can't ask why it makes them stronger, but it does.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Please no. It's gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I'm not surprised the one thing I didn't want to happen happens. What is your obsession with the Jester? Absolute
Gnawing
douchebag.
uncertainty. The birthplace of dread. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Of course it's trapped. And that's plus 60% damage until camp. And I don't have any more camps, so it's for the rest of the mission basically. I don't know why that keeps happening. It gets a little annoying sometimes. Come on, mouse. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put you. Okay. Hey. Okay, well, since you don't want to move, we're gonna put you over here. case, need to pass a hunger check. That's precisely...
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Feels too short to just be 90% of rooms. Again. It's a really annoying room right here. Way it's designed.
The blood quickens.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's got his accuracy back. It's pretty useful. Stop with your diseases.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Impressive.
Quickly the tide turns.
Obliterated.
Pow.
This expedition at least promises success.
This thing needs to quit those diseases. I've already given everyone in the party a disease, or almost
Their
everybody.
cursed champion falls.
Okay. Why? Mouse, work. Do as told.